You see it?
Now it's
Booyah.
recording.
Now we got it. Now we good, brother.
Welcome to the Bulls Guys podcast. I'm your host, Kenyatta Wright. This is my co-host, Mr. Kataka from Chicago, Illinois. Coming
What's
to
good?
you live, the Bulls Guys podcast. We just went on doing the show, and it's the first time we've been visual. And my man Kataka's here, and Kataka, the Bulls dropped 124 to 100. This is season number 3, the debut, and this is the Bulls debut. How was your summer, man? What did you do in the
Man,
off season?
brother, busy. Family, vacations, new
Mhm.
job, music, the whole bang. How about you?
Man, a lot of working, man. That's all I've been doing is working, 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 man. It's just I ain't had no time to even enjoy my summer, man. I worked all summer, and
Hey,
I
man,
need a
man don't
break,
work, man
man.
don't eat.
I need a break, man. But let's talk about the Chicago Bulls, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Coming into this game against the Oklahoma City Thunder, an inferior opponent in my eyes,
Hmm.
as far as it goes with the Bulls. The Bulls are a veteran ball club. The Bulls have all stars on their team, known
Right,
players that have played in the Olympics, that played on multiple all star teams. They have multiple guys like this.
right.
And the old saying about it's not about what you have on paper, it's how you can put it together
Hmm.
holds really, really strong in this situation because the Bulls have a better roster than Oklahoma City, but Oklahoma City obviously has more chemistry than they
Hmm.
do when it comes
Hmm.
to playing together, as they showed in this game.
Hmm.
The Bulls had a lot of turnovers that I
Hmm.
didn't like, especially Vooch. They didn't know how to establish Vooch in the post and get him the basketball, which I thought was weird. They just let SGA just go off and get anything he wanted. And I understand he's a hell of a player, but I didn't see any resistance. I didn't see any trapping. He's the only player on their team that you should really be worried about.
Right.
I should have seen a lot of trapping and force somebody else to score. We need that camaraderie. We can't just say, "Oh, this is my man. I'm guarding him. You stay over there and guard your man." No, we a team. This is a family.
Right.
If I see you need help and you struggling with somebody, oh no, we both gonna take him out the game.
Right.
And there's teams that guard like a pack of wolves, like Golden State is one of those teams. They guard as a unit.
Yeah, I think I saw that, man. And this is where lack of size in our point guard actually, man, hurt us because Kobe, it was no way Kobe could stay in front of SGA, man. I mean, SGA
Mhm.
just had his way. He'd shoot over him, he'd drive, step back. Kobe is not the right guy to guard him, man. So, like you're right, like you said, he had his way. I mean, dude scored like 31 points. He did dish the ball and got 10 assists, but he just relied on his shooters. But if we would have took him out the game, at least cut them points down, we would have had a better shot.
Would have had a better shot, man. The Bulls didn't do bad on their side on the offensive end, but
Right,
this goes back to what I said about you can't outscore teams. You have to shut them down. You scored 100, but you let the other team get 124.
right.
Now, if you played at least a little bit of the defense in this game, maybe we talking about them scoring 90 or
Hmm.
95 and you getting
Hmm.
100, or
Right,
them scoring. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Maybe you talking about that 10-point window you went in by. If you played a little defense, but I seen them get a little frustrated in the fourth quarter, and it was just like whatever. They just stopped defending, letting guys just rotate, letting guys, Oklahoma City players, go right at the rim. And I feel like on defense, our guys watch the ball too much. So if the
yeah,
ball is thrown to the 3-point line, everybody on the Bulls team is watching the 3-point line, and nobody's paying attention to who's going back door.
right,
You have
right,
to pay attention to everything that's going on the floor. You can't just look at one area. First of all,
right.
you're supposed to
Ball
be watching the
watching.
basketball. You're not supposed to be watching plays. You're supposed to be watching the ball. Wherever the ball go, that's where you go. They
Right,
threw it over here, I'm going over there.
right,
They threw it
right,
at the 3-point line, that's where I'm going. That round orange object, anywhere it go, that's where your eyes and your body is supposed to go. So I don't understand when the ball get passed right here, why you didn't see that.
right.
What are you paying attention to? What are you looking at? We have
Yeah,
to have better court awareness, the willingness to play defense and shut teams down. We got to take this mentality out of our minds that scoring is the main thing. And we have to get into that defensive mindset of shutting teams down. Because when you play defense, you can have a bad game, but if you make them have a bad game, you still have a chance to win.
Right, right.
But you got to get stops. You can't just let a team just go off and, all right, we're going to come down here and we're going to score. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
a couple plays where they got a 3-point pointer from DeRozan, and
Mm-hmm.
then on the other end, they gave up a 3-point play. So you gave the three that you just got back to the team.
I hate that. I hate it. See, they was playing a soft hedge, man. When you got the primary defender and you got, let's just say you got Drummond or Vooch coming in to
Mm-hmm.
stop the dude to try to go around him, but he gonna pass that ball around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or he gonna get past, and it's like null and void because somebody gonna be open. You know what I'm saying? And we always been a bad perimeter defense team. We ain't never
Mm-hmm.
been good in perimeter defense, and I think that's what's gonna kill us, man. That's gonna hurt us against athletic teams.
Um, it's gonna be a rough year, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's gonna be a rough year. I'm gonna really get tested my loyalty to these guys
Hmm.
because it's hard for me to watch bad basketball. Listen, I could take losses because after Jordan walked out that door, that's all we've done is lose. We ain't won a championship yet, and I've been here.
Right.
But I just feel like this year is gonna be worse than others.
Yeah, man. And then we about to play Toronto, which is gonna be another athletic long team with more experience. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So like I told you, brother, the first month of this season is what's gonna dictate how the season to me is gonna go. I can't make no predictions until I see that first month.
Well, the crazy part about this whole thing is that if you have a coach like Billy Donovan that's going to take this tape and break it down and say, all right, guys, let's get in the lab. Come over here, Kobe. This is what you did wrong over here.
Hmm.
Drummond, this is what you could have did different. If we had that type of coach, Toronto's in trouble because now we got a motivated group of guys that's like, oh man, I ain't play a good game. Now I got to really show coach that I really can change what I did last game. I'm
Right,
motivated now. Bring on Toronto.
right.
That's not the kind of coach we got. That's why I think it's going to be a tough year. Billy
Yeah,
Donovan has to change what he's been doing,
right.
and he has to go from offense. I'm fine with it. I'm not. I don't have no problem with this team's offensive system at all.
Hmm.
Other than DeMar taking crazy shots, but he said he's going to switch up his role this year.
Took a lot of threes. That's his switch. And he sure took a lot of 3-point attempts.
Long as you stay off the ball and they give you those threes, I don't have a problem with it. But I have a
Yeah,
problem with you compromising our possessions. I don't care
right.
if he get 3-point shots. If Caruso feel or whoever's playing point feel like you should get the ball at that time, I'm good with it. But we need to run a system and get you the ball. I don't want you to run the offense. So if
Right.
he's not doing that, I'm cool with that.
Now let's switch gears. Let's talk about Patrick Williams.
Oh my goodness, man.
Why we still beating this dead horse and starting this dude at power forward? He only had 8 points. He wasn't aggressive throughout the game. Yeah, he showed some flashes in there, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? You might as well get Torrey Craig the nod until we get somebody legitimate. I mean, at least Torrey had double digits, but Torrey played
Yeah.
aggressive on both ends of the ball.
Well, Torrey's a veteran and he came from a good program in Phoenix.
Right. So he know how to
So
ball.
he know how to ball. He played in the system. He know what to do. You're not gonna get any argument from him if the coach tells him, "Yo, you missed a play or whatever." He's gonna take direction. I mean, he played for Monty Williams, so you have to be able to take
Hmm.
direction. A
Hmm.
good program over there. Monty Williams now in Detroit. I think Detroit's gonna be really good this year. They got beat
Yeah, they are.
handily tonight, though. I think by Miami. I think it got kind of close towards the end. I got to go back and watch that because I got the league pass. But I
Hmm.
wasn't really paying attention to a lot of games tonight other than the Bulls. I watched a little bit of the Knicks in Boston.
Oh, that was a good game.
Yeah, that was a good game. The Hornets and the Hawks, that was a good game as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was paying attention to the Bulls because we had to do this show. But the good thing about having league pass, you can go back and watch them
You can go
again.
back and watch me. Yeah, I had league pass before. Yeah.
Yeah, so I like paying attention to our team, especially if we're going to do a show because I need to talk about stuff. So I have to
Hmm.
have as much ammunition as possible to
Right.
unload my thoughts on based on the team's performance.
Yeah. What do you think
Um,
it is? What do you think of that unit when you had Javon Carter, Torrey Craig, Drummond? Who else was out there? I think P. Will and I forgot somebody else was out there, and that unit, that defensive unit, that actually brought them, kept them in the game because at one point it was slipping. I think this was like in the second quarter, late in the
yes,
second quarter.
scrappy, executing, taking the correct shots, playing organized, having OKC on their heels, forcing OKC into uncomfortable positions, getting back on defense. A lot of the things that I was complaining about when we first started this show today. Um, you're gonna need those guys, like, and when the game gets tight, when we in those big games during the season, when we playing against an Indiana or a Miami, those type of games, I don't
Hmm.
want to see those veteran guys in there that play the right way, man. Because I'm not trying to hear, oh, Pat is having another brain fart. Oh, Kobe is shooting ill-advised shots because he's still learning. This is what I wanted to stay away from when they kept talking about they want to be young. They want to, yeah, but you can't stay young. Like you have to get
King.
to a point where I see you're growing as we go along.
Right.
And Pat has been in the league for a long time. He's been with us for a long time, and I'm just not seeing the progression. I'm not seeing the confidence to shoot. I'm not seeing
Hmm.
the confidence to dominate. And that's an issue for me. Now,
Yeah.
when you come with this $200 million talk, I'm like, can we get you where you need to be first before you start talking about money?
Man, this
Because
dude ain't even scratching 15 points a game.
you ain't even showing me any improvement, dog. Like, how you gonna ask for 200 million? That's the type of money that you give to like LeBron and people like that.
He need to fire his agent. Whoever his agent is, he need to fire that mofo.
And yo, we laughing, but the only person in this world that probably would give him that is AK.
Man, I hope he don't, man.
That's AK's baby.
I would be on somebody's bandwagon quick if they do that, man. That's asinine, man. I would not, man.
Listen, man, this is where I'm at. Forget about Pat. The Chicago Bulls is a historic organization. When I do these podcasts and I do my bullseye rants, it is really, and don't forget the fans at home, check us out on Bullseye Group on Facebook. We're really good on there. We give our opinions. We got strong opinions on there. We're like a tight knit family on Bullseye Group.
Yes,
But when
sir.
I give my thoughts on Bullseye Group, man, I'm like, yo, that's the real me. I authentically love this team. We won 6 titles with Michael Jordan. We are an historic franchise. These teams in the league are jealous of us because we took over the 90s and stopped a lot of them from winning rings.
Hmm.
We need to give them more stuff to hate us on. We need to be a thorn in their side.
Hmm.
We need to keep on building on his legacy and show that we can continue winning without Michael Jordan.
Hmm.
We need to show that we ain't just Michael Jordan's old team, because as far as everybody knows, that's what we are.
Right.
We got to build a legacy. AK came in here, he took over for guard packs. You should want to do a better job than what they did. It seemed like you're doing worse than they did. Because at least with guard packs, they made the playoffs.
Exactly.
And they ain't just make the playoffs, they won some rounds in the playoffs, nearly beat LeBron
Right.
when he went back to Cleveland. So they have some work that they put in that they could show, yeah, we did a bad job, and yeah, we ended up getting fired, but we got something to show for what we did when we was in there. AK ain't proved nothing to me yet,
Not a thing,
except
brother.
empty promises. Oh, we gonna do this, we gonna do this. Oh, don't tell me, man. Show me.
Right. Right. Exactly. And to top of all that, we're a major market, man. We're a major market, like you said. We one of the founding franchises of the NBA. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And it's like I don't want to be walking around, traveling around. That's where my bull stuff. First thing I say, oh, Michael Jordan. Man, that's been decades. You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
don't. We know. I want to hear somebody say, "Oh yeah, they're the new Bulls. Yeah, I like you guys. Zach Levine or DeMar DeRozan." But they can't say that. All they gotta do is go back to the Jordan era, and
right.
I get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? So you're right, man. Something's. I'm real curious to see what's gonna happen after these first 30 games. If they're gonna make some changes. If they want to actually blow this crap up and say, hey, all right, this shit ain't working, or I know somebody ain't gonna lose their job, unfortunately. That'd be an early Christmas gift for us.
Now, excuse me at home, Bulls fans. This is our first time, like, actually being visual. We've done the podcast for 3 years. Please like and subscribe our podcast if you haven't done so already. We're gonna turn this whole thing into like a real podcast. It's gonna be lit once we really really get set into this visual part and we really start getting comfortable and this is gonna be a good show, man. I thought we was lit even when we weren't visual, but a lot of people didn't know about us, so we got to still get our name out there. But back to the Bulls, man. The Chicago Bulls. I don't give a damn about the Celtics and how many championships they got. I don't care about the Lakers.
Hmm.
Nobody watched basketball like they did when we was in the championship picture.
Right.
Everybody watched the NBA when the Bulls were dominating. We made the game global. Well, Michael Jordan did, but damn it, we drafted him.
Mhm.
We put the NBA on the map. It was on the map when the Chicago Bulls was the best team in the NBA. So I think we should deserve more respect. And I hear people saying, "Oh well, y'all already have 6 titles." Well, the Lakers got 17. I don't see you not wanting them to win another one.
Right.
The Celtics got 17. I don't see you not wanting them to win another one.
Right.
Golden State got 7. I don't see you not wanting them to win another one.
Right.
What's the hate on us to win another one? We ain't won one since Jordan. And not only that, after Jordan, every franchise that won a title went back and won a title after their previous dynasties. We're the only one that haven't. It's our time to go back and win at least one. I'm not asking the league to give us 5 or 6 more. Give us
Right.
one.
Give
Let
us
us get
one.
back to the championship talks.
Right. Give us one in a decade. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And what I mean by giving us, I don't say like giving us like we don't want to earn it, but like there's been some years where I felt like we got robbed by the league, bro. It was our time and they didn't want it to happen. Like that year when we lost to LeBron when he played for the Cavaliers, when he went back to the Cavaliers.
Hmm.
I forgot who his coach was, man. Oh my goodness. But this
You
guy,
you talking about the dude that was a foreign coach. He came
he didn't
from,
know what the hell he was doing, bro. He stepped on the court. He got a tech.
yeah, I
They
forgot his
didn't give
name.
him a tech. They not only didn't give him a tech, they gave them an extra timeout. They didn't
I
have one,
remember
so
that.
LeBron could hit the shot. I'm
I
like,
remember
yo,
that.
they were supposed to go down 3-1 to us. And
Yeah.
you literally intervened and just made stuff up to help them beat us. So that was
Yeah.
the year that I was like, yo, they don't want us to beat LeBron. But I don't give a damn what nobody say. LeBron ass was toast that year. We was gonna beat his ass.
Oh
He
yeah,
was
we
gonna
had
go
their
home
number.
by us. They stopped it. They wanted him versus Curry. But
Right.
what about Rose versus Curry? I think that would have been a good finals.
That would have been a damn good finals between him. Yeah, Rose and Curry,
Yeah,
two
and this
dominant
is what
point
I
guards,
don't, huh?
two dominant point guards in their prime. Yep.
Right. That would have been a hell of a finals. Curry
Yep.
against Rose.
Hmm.
Two defensive teams that play ball the right way, that play together. They just wanted to see LeBron. And I forgot what that finals was. I don't even think it was a good finals. I think it was 6 games, but you knew that Golden State was going to beat them. So it wasn't
Yeah.
a good finals. But this is what the problem with the league is: they attach to names instead of wanting to see good basketball. I don't give
Right.
a damn if LeBron is there. I don't even care if the Bulls are there. If I get 2 teams that are the best, the very best, that's what I want to see. I don't care if LeBron is there or not.
Right.
If he happens to be on the best team, yeah, I want to see LeBron there because his team happened to be the best, and I want to see him up against this team because they the best. But we
Right.
get robbed of that because they want to sell narrative.
Exactly. Like with Wimby, I'm sure the Spurs probably gonna get a whole hell of a lot of airtime over the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? And their team
Mm-hmm.
probably ain't gonna win 20 games. You know what I'm saying? But the
Right.
fact that this dude came from overseas and he the next phenomenon, watch them get more airplay.
Hey man, listen though, real quick. Sidetrack. I watched that kid play today. I watched some. Yeah, that kid is good, man.
Yeah, he got some skills for a 7'3".
He a 7 footer that could dribble the ball, pull up, and he remind me of Porzingis a little bit, but he's
Hmm.
a better version of Porzingis because he's more flexible.
Yeah.
But he's very bony. He has to put some meat on his bones, and man, if he put some weight on him, yo, he gonna be a monster, yo.
Yeah, you know they're gonna be watching. They're gonna be watching. Pretty much. You know, they don't want him to get fat. So I guess they're kind of scared how much muscle he put on. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want him to get sluggish. They don't want him losing his athleticism. So
They don't want to
it's
be like Zion Williams.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Breaking his ankles. You know, you see what happened to Chet last year, so they don't want no messed up ankles. So it's
Oh, hold up. Did you see Andre
yes.
Drummond break that dude ankles tonight? I was like, yo, man.
That was the slowest crossover.
I was like, yo, Drummond broke his ankles, yo. He just dropped. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That's
And
my play of the game, bro.
that was the reason why they should just fed them sinners, man, the whole night. Cause when nobody stopping that. Chet wasn't gonna stop him.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Billy Donovan need to start playing Drummond more, man. I'm telling you, that guy,
Then he dunked on him. You know what I'm saying?
he got the heart of a bull.
Right,
I don't mean Chicago bull. I mean a live bull. That guy plays like a bull in a china shop.
right,
He going at people, bro. He dunking on you. If you in his way, he gonna box you out. He gonna knock you out the way.
right,
He
right.
played the way I think the Chicago Bulls supposed to play.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Beverly was another one that I
Mm-hmm.
felt like played the way we needed him to play. We got rid
Yep.
of him. You got rid of Javante Green. I think you need to pick him up because the Warriors cut him.
Yeah, some must be over this injury though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You know, last year he got that injury he had, man. He just couldn't. He wasn't coming back right away. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I don't know if it has something to do with his injury, but I don't know. That's something we gotta look into.
Um, man, 124 to 100. It's just the first game, man. But my concerns is not the first game. You're not going to win every game. You got 81 games left, so you have a whole lot of time to rewrite what happened tonight. You know what I mean, and make up for it.
Right.
But I just don't think we have the type of coach that's going to do that. I think the Bulls are going to struggle again next. Listen, if we thought that Oklahoma City pushed us tonight,
Wait,
Toronto going to go at
Toronto,
us.
Toronto, and
And
Indiana.
you looking at a team that you knocked out the play-in last year. And teams don't forget. And this we only talking about not even 2 years ago. This just happened last year.
Right.
And you know that's fresh on their mind. Oh, this is the team that knocked us out the play-in.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna use this night to make an example out of them.
Right.
And it count. It ain't preseason. We just beat them in the preseason. So we know we can wax them again tonight, and we're gonna try even harder. We're gonna push the red button even harder this time. So
I
the
mean,
Bulls better be ready. I think
right.
if the Bulls come to play, that's going to be a competitive, good game. If
Right.
the Bulls don't come to play, man, it's going to be a slaughter, man. Just like if you went to the damn slaughterhouse and they killed a pig or a chicken right in front of you and just took
Oh man.
the aggregate,
Yeah, you might as well put him on a hook. Put him on a hook.
kill the chicken right in front of you, man.
Yeah, cause man, Siakam gonna come with it. OG gonna come with it. Hell, even what's his name? Schroeder. He gonna
Oh
come
yeah,
with it.
I think that's a good addition for them too.
Oh, that's a great addition. I mean, he ain't no Van Fleet, but I mean he's serviceable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But this roster, I like this. I like the roster, but I just think that the Bulls they need to hire a defensive coach or they need to replace Billy Donovan. They got to do either one.
Right.
Mo Cheeks, I'm surprised at him. Mo Cheeks usually is a good guy when it comes to defense. He's sitting on that sidelines. You play for Philadelphia. You play for the Sixers. You know what type of defense wins games. Come on, grab these young guys by the damn hand, man. Say, yo, get in this lab and let me show you how it's done.
I don't know, man. I mean, maybe we need some more all-star coaches on the staff because after Mo Cheeks, I don't recognize nobody on this coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I mean, whatever happened to having big man coaches too? Don't nobody do that in the league no more?
You said big man coaches.
Yeah,
Shit, bring Akeem Olajuwon in here.
yeah.
That's the best big man coach I know. He taught LeBron his post moves and everything.
You work with Giannis too, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah. So
Giannis
let
or
me let
Wimby.
me let me call out some of the stats. So the Bulls shot 41% from the field Oklahoma
Mm-hmm.
City shot 54% from the field.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Bulls shot 28%.
28. Yeah, 28.6, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, we're running out of time, so let me get these stats. 28% to 48% from three.
Mm-hmm.
Free throw shooting. The Bulls shot 78.7% from the line. Oklahoma City 83. Not bad. 26 assists for the Bulls, 30 assists for OKC. Points in the paint, 40 for OKC, 44 for the Bulls. That's good. Steals, 10 for the Bulls, 6 for OKC. Turnovers, 15 for OKC, 12 for. So why was this game getting so out of hand, bro? Because of the field goals and the 3-point
54%.
shoot. Yeah, the field goal and the 3-point shooting, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But we run out of time. I don't want us to get cut off here. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna try to make this a longer Zoom next time and try to get this more civilized. We're gonna make an intro video and everything to make our show official. But this is the first Zoom for the show, and I thank you guys for joining us. The Bulls' next game is against the Toronto Raptors, unfortunately. Hopefully, they can pull it out, and we'll have some positive talk about in the next video. Thank you for joining us. Follow us on Twitter at Talking Bulls 82. If you want to be a guest on the show, email us at talkingbulls82@gmail.com, and Kataka could tell you where to follow him.
Yes, y'all can follow me on IG and Facebook. Kataka Miri Satsman Gillespie. Check me out. But hey, Bulls fan, hey, let's keep rolling. See red, baby.
Go Bulls. Thank you for joining us tonight. All right, brother.
Later.